their clients, their health. But first, I will give you a little bit of my background. So I'm a certified holistic health coach. I started my company, Wellness by Ramona, 7 years ago after working in the financial industry for many years in various capacities. I customize nutrition and wellness programs based on the health goals of the client. Now, the whole premise of what I teach is that food is medicine, and that no matter what condition the client is dealing with, whether it's diabetes, heart disease, cancer, MS, chronic fatigue syndrome, you name it, we could use food as medicine to manage, reverse, or even prevent health conditions. I am so passionate about health and wellness. I've written books. I have a healthy cooking TV show that we're about to start production on this year. It's just something that I just love talking about day in and day out. I think the biggest misconception is that getting healthy is difficult. The truth is it's not. I make it really, really simple. Okay, so let's get started. I know we don't have a whole lot of time. So today's agenda, the goals for today, I'm going to teach you what is a health coach. It's definitely an emerging field, and many people have never heard of a health coach. So I'll teach you all about what a health coach is, how a health coach can fit into the life insurance planning process. You'll learn what the biggest health issues are that can be improved through diet and lifestyle changes, and how will working with a health coach benefit your clients. So I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions. What percentage of your life insurance applications come back rated or denied? And I'll give you a minute to think about that. How much money and commissions have you lost due to uninsurability issues that could be prevented? And what are you doing about it? Now, I talk to a lot of advisors, and I get the same answer on that last question. They say there's nothing we could do. The client's health is their health. There is something that an advisor can do. The client can work with a health coach who will help them with whatever health concerns they are dealing with. So what is a health coach? A health coach is a wellness authority and supportive mentor who motivates individuals to cultivate positive health choices. Health coaches educate and support clients to achieve their health goals through lifestyle and behavior modifications. We are motivators. Health coaches are motivators, and we're trained to figure out what the blocks are that are preventing people from reaching their health goals, and we help them to get over those blocks. A health coach can be an important ally in not only securing life insurance, but securing it at an affordable rate for your clients. Planning for our health is such an important part of financial planning, but it's not treated as such. The biggest cost in retirement is health care. The latest numbers on health care costs for a retired married couple age 65 is $260,000. That's how much they will pay in health care costs throughout their retirement. That number can be significantly reduced with the help of a health coach. Now, obviously, it's best to prevent health issues, but sometimes that's not possible by the time you start working with a client. When you start working with a new client, let them know that healthcare costs will be their largest expense in retirement. Ask them how their health is. Open the lines of communication with them. Having that conversation in the beginning will save them money in the future. They need to be thinking about their health. So what are the biggest reasons for life insurance ratings or denials? Excess weight or obesity, elevated cholesterol and triglycerides, elevated liver function, blood or protein in the urine, which is an indication of a kidney issue, cancer, and elevated blood glucose or blood sugar levels. Now, which factors can diet help with? All of them. Think about it. All of them. We can help with our diet. So I'm gonna talk about a few of these. Let's talk about diabetes in particular. Now, my dad passed away from complications of diabetes, so I am all too familiar with this horrible, horrible disease. Diabetes affects 29 million Americans. There are 1.4 million new cases diagnosed each year. There are still 8 million people that go undiagnosed every year. And diabetes arises from faulty leptin signaling and insulin resistance, both of which are directly diet and exercise related. Think about it. We have the power. We control our diet, and we control the amount of exercise that we're getting. So to get better rates, insurance companies look at treatment of the disease, whether or not the applicant is going to their doctor regularly for checkups, and managing the disease. Diet and exercise are considered part of the treatment. Working with a health coach can have a significant impact on the management of this disease. So let's talk about A1C levels. So for those of you who don't know what an A1C test is, it's a blood test that provides information about a person's average levels of blood glucose, also called blood sugar, over the past 3 months. So when the level is below 5.7%, it's considered normal. Between 5.7 and 6.4% signals prediabetes. Now, type 2 diabetes is diagnosed when the A1Cs are over 6.5%. So elevated A1C levels can be the difference between a favorable rating and a substandard rating. If A1C levels are under 7, an applicant has a great chance of getting favorable rates. If the A1C levels are over 8, it's going to result in substandard ratings and higher premiums. Eating a balanced diet with proper portion sizes can improve day-to-day blood sugar management and improve A1C levels. Managing diabetes properly through diet and exercise can save your clients thousands of dollars in premiums every year. So let's talk about cholesterol. Cholesterol is a big, big issue today. Now, applying for life insurance when you have a high HDL to LDL ratio will generally have an effect on the premiums that an applicant will pay. It will not result in a decline unless the ratio is exceedingly high. If an applicant is proactive in managing high cholesterol, it will go a long way towards getting the life insurance policy at the most affordable rates. According to the Mayo Clinic, lifestyle changes can reduce cholesterol and keep us off of cholesterol-lowering medications. Now, these statins are so dangerous. They can cause weight gain, memory loss, kidney or liver failure, and even depression. If you can lower cholesterol naturally, that's the best thing that you could do for yourself. As I said, these statins are so dangerous. And unfortunately, millions and millions of Americans are taking them. So let's talk about weight issues and life insurance. More than 1/3 of U.S. adults are considered obese, 36.5%. Now, because of the negative health implications associated with being obese, many life insurance companies will offer lower rates to customers that have a healthy weight. Excessive weight can lead to high cholesterol, diabetes, cancer, and a host of other health issues. Now, the problem with weight issues are that most people lack the motivation and understanding of the blocks that are preventing them from losing weight. And once again, that's where a health coach can come in and really, really make a difference. According to a study conducted by the Miriam Hospital's Weight Control and Diabetes Research Center, health coaches play an important role in the battle of the bulge. Being 20% overweight or more significantly impacts the risk for developing heart disease, especially if there is a lot of abdominal fat. That abdominal fat, or visceral fat as it's called, is a huge indicator of diabetes. So getting rid of that abdominal fat is so important. The good news is that reducing weight by 10% can lower the risk of heart disease and other obesity-related illnesses. I truly believe that we are what we eat. I used to hear that as a kid, and I used to think, yeah, right. Well, now I know better. We really are what we eat. We can choose foods that promote sickness or foods that promote wellness. Everything that we eat becomes part of our blood, our tissues, and our cells. Now, the foods that your clients are eating on a daily basis have a profound impact on all of the factors that they will be checked for when applying for life insurance. Nutrient deficiencies and toxicity from a poor diet have been linked to nearly all modern health conditions. Making the necessary diet and lifestyle changes can turn the uninsurable into the insurable. Now, what does that mean for you? Increased sales production. Now, think about how many policies are dead policies. So you put an application on the system for life insurance, and it comes up denied. I can breathe new life into dead policies. After working with me, the client can reapply to get better rates or approvals. Now, as I mentioned, it's always best to prevent disease and have that conversation when you first start working with a client, because health planning is a big part of financial planning. Sometimes the client's already suffering from something when they come to you. In either case, I can help. I believe that every health condition could be reversed given the right tools. Food is a very powerful tool, yet we don't see it as such. So let me talk about my Health and Vitality Nutrition Program. So what is it, and what does the client get with the program? So it's a customized 6-month health coaching program based on the client's needs and their health goals. So they're going to get 2 45-minute phone sessions per month with me. They're going to get accountability phone calls, emails, or text messages in between sessions. They're going to have 24/7 access to me for follow-ups, unlimited 24/7 access. I have clients that sometimes text me food labels when they're at the supermarket, and they think it's healthy, what they're looking at, but they're not quite sure. I can give them guidance on that. I have clients also that call me 10 o'clock at night with questions about various health topics, and I have no problems with that because it shows that they care and that they're listening to the things that I'm teaching them. They're going to get monthly group conference calls on various health topics, and then they're going to get future discounts on other programs, e-courses that I have available, etc. So how is your client going to benefit from my program? So they're going to get more favorability, they're going to get better rates, a longer, more enhanced quality of their life so that they can potentially leave their survivors and heirs in a better financial position. They're going to get reduced exposure to the potentially devastating effects of future healthcare costs. And let's face it, we don't know where healthcare costs are going. It's very, very scary today, and it seems to be getting worse. That $260,000 number that I mentioned in the beginning of the call jumped from $245,000 from one year to the next. So it's very, very scary, the cost of healthcare today. And of course, they're going to get the benefit of working with an expert who understands disease and how to motivate people to overcome their health challenges. So how will you benefit? Well, you're going to build an even stronger bond with your clients as you show your concern for their health. You're going to position yourself as a trusted advisor who is able to think outside the box. This is another resource that you can add to your arsenal that will help you to achieve your client's vision for themselves and their families. And you're going to give your clients peace of mind by adding another layer of asset protection. I see myself as another layer of asset protection. Now, $260,000 is a big price to pay for not taking care of your health, and that doesn't even include long-term care. And then, of course, you'll be able to increase your commissions and referrals because you're showing your client that not only do you care about their financial health, but you're even taking it a step further by worrying about their physical health as well. You're going the extra mile for your client. So what is the investment in this program? So I say investment. This is the most important investment that we could make in our health, because our health affects every aspect of our lives. It takes a lot less energy to prevent disease than to fight your way back when you have it. I watched my dad try to fight his way back from diabetes and complications from diabetes, and his story did not have a happy ending. So this investment, it's $100 for a consultation. Now I discounted the cost for a 1-hour consultation from $150 to $100 for your clients. Now the regular price of the program is $1,800 for the 6-month program. If the client pays in full, the cost is discounted by $100. So the cost of the program is $1,700. Otherwise, 50% is to be paid when the client signs up, and the other 50% is due in 30 days. Now no discount is available on the 50-50 payment option. So I want to leave you with the final statement. If you don't protect your health, you can't protect your wealth. Physical and financial health go hand in hand. Make working with a health coach part of your strategy for financial planning, and your client will reap the benefits of a longer, healthier life and peace of mind, knowing that advisors are doing everything that they can to help protect their assets that they and you have worked hard to build. So I thank you all for being on the call and allowing me to speak about such an important topic. Here's my contact information. I would love to hear from everyone on this call. Email me, call me. Let's have a conversation. Now, I realize that health can be a very uncomfortable conversation to have with clients, but I can help. I can help to lead that conversation. This is something that needs to be talked about with your clients. So once again, I thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.